So I have a little bit of a Twitter following, and people will say, "Well, why are you following me with the number of people you already follow?" And I say the same thing. It's like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I bring in fresh blood
Oh,
and connect with new people
that's
and look at new
great.
ideas?
That's a great attitude.
Mm,
And I mean, there's really a
yeah.
couple. I mean, I've kind of got shellacked in my blog for taking that position, but I mean, my position is I get a lot of people following me because of my blog. They read my blog, they like my posts, and so they start following me on Twitter. And
Mm,
if it's someone that reasonably seems like it's someone I should connect with, if they're in marketing or they're in sales or they're a blogger, I'll I'll follow them back because I think it's an honor. I mean, it's an honor that these people found me for whatever reason. So
mm,
why not enable that business benefit? Why not enable that possibility? A lot of people don't see it that way. They're more selective, let's say. They want to have a more selective information stream or whatever, and that's
right.
fine. I mean, nobody should tell you what Twitter should be.
Yeah,
Twitter,
absolutely.
I mean, you can. It's a tool. It's fun. It's educational. It's networking. It's business. It's entertainment.
Mm,
Use it however you want. But from a business networking perspective, which is the way I use it, why not? I mean, why not connect and have that potential to create business benefits wherever?
mm,
I mean, I've connected with some of the most unlikely people who have become just very dear
mm,
friends and
mm.
wonderful collaborators.
Even though this is not something covered in your book,
Mm.
I something you do extremely well. What we haven't talked about is you are a noted blogger. Since I've known you, your star has really risen. You're a great writer,
Mhm.
but you use Twitter to really help build as a real synergy between your blog and Twitter, and you made incredible hay with that. Can you talk a little bit about the kind of uh, I think you did that a little more intuitively as opposed to having a grand plan, but you
Yeah,
did it very effectively. You could kind of lay out what you did and how you used them to build each other, the awareness of each.
yeah. I think intuitive is even generous. I mean, honestly, Steve, I mean, when I started my blog, I literally didn't know what I was doing. I didn't read Chris Brogan. I didn't read Copy Blogger. I didn't read Darren, Pro Blogger. I just dove in, and because I wanted to experience it, I'm a teacher and I'm a consultant, so I needed to immerse myself in this to understand it. And I'll be darned, my blog just kind of started to take off. And I think part of it is honestly because I'm a very experienced business person. I've been in business with Fortune 100 companies for 30 years. Lots of big brands I've had. I've managed staffs, I've managed budgets, I've worked all over the world. I've had a variety of marketing jobs, and I think that was kind of a different perspective, and so my voice resonated on the blogosphere because I've been there. I mean, I've I can put myself in someone's place and say, what's my boss going to say when I walk in there and say, hey boss, we've got to start a Twitter account. Well, my boss would have thrown me out the door probably. Or, hey boss, we need to do a Facebook page. So I'm very mindful of that, very respectful of the fact that we don't have all the answers. The people out there have the answers. They're the experts in their businesses. I just provide ideas. I'm really a conversation starter. I'm an observer. I think there's lots of interesting things, some enlightening things, inspiring things, some things that are maybe even a little depressing about what's going on with the social web right now. So I just use my blog as a conversation starter. It seems to resonate with people, and I've been really, really fortunate with the response.
Well, I know that one thing that you do that really creates that synergy, I hate to use that buzzword, but it really does, is you on your blog and through your comments and through Twitter,
Mhm.
you respond to a lot of people. You try very hard to respond and not just go say thank you, but to comment what they're doing to encourage conversation.
Mhm.
And Jenny Dietrich I think, is the star of that. I think that you are a very close second because what you spend a lot of time truly looking at each person and responding to them very in a human way, and people respond to that. And you comments you get on your blog is you and Jenny both have a tremendous amount of folks who comment what's going on. You guys get into the conversation. The comment section is a separate post
Yeah.
beyond the post that
Well,
you've
the
done.
comment section is always better than the original blog. And why wouldn't it?
Mm,
Because again, I'm just starting the conversation. I'll throw some ideas and some observations out there, but I don't have all the wisdom. But the way I approach it is the thing that just humbles me is people are willing to spend their time to read my blog and then spend their
mm,
time to comment on it. That is the
right.
most amazing gift that someone can give me. I mean, they're giving me their time. Strangers, people from around the
Mm,
world who are making an authentic attempt to connect with me through this amazing gift. And I guess just the way I was the way I was raised, if somebody gives you a gift, you should return the gift. If someone brings you cookies,
mm-hmm,
you don't return the cookie tin empty. So I just think I'm humbled. There's no other word for it. I'm just humbled every day that somebody would give me this gift of time, and so I want to give that back. And not only just in the comments, but I consider the community kind of a support group too. That we're all in this together. We're trying to figure this out together. And if somebody's struggling with something, very often I'll say right in the comment section, I'll just say, "Hey, call me. We can't figure this out, in the comment section. Just give me a call, and let's be real people." You have to acknowledge that it's not just a little avatar. There's an amazing,
mm.
interesting person behind that picture, and what an amazing opportunity to create those connections and see how it goes.